So as you can see earlier on, as I've just saw come in today, as you can tell, we have the older previous Cornwall Air Ambulance that's now back in Cornwall. As I've got good news to tell you that the AW169 Leondaro helicopter is back in Cornwall apparently. So as you can see, the helicopter I saw earlier on, which that was the Cornwall Air Ambulance Agustawestland AW169 I've just saw earlier on this afternoon, as fortunately got some good news to tell you that she is now finally back in Cornwall for good. As you know, it's been on repair maintenance lately at Liskeard Heliport. It's because it's been on industrial maintenance at Liskeard Heliport. So as you can see, this is the return of the Cornwall Air Ambulance Agustawestland AW169, and yeah, it's one of the specialised aviation services, which now which as you can see this morning, this is where it's been on a test. It's been on test flight this morning though. As you can see, it's been around Bodmin today apparently. As you can see, it's been circling around Bodmin today apparently, which you know is literally was struggling to land at Bodmin Airfield today, which has obviously been around Bodmin Airfield quite a few times actually today, but you know, then it flew past Bodmin today apparently. Then literally, as you can see, flew past Dover, past Doe, and then you know, as you can see, this is where it took off on apparently from its local base at Newquay Airport, which literally the AW169, which that was literally on repair maintenance at, which has been at Liskeard Heliport for quite a long time now actually, where we still got the AW109 Cornwall Air Ambulance, which that's still at Newquay Airport at the moment, but obviously we still got the AW109 for the backup helicopter at the moment. So just you can see, it turns out the Cornwall Air Ambulance AW169 has just returned back to its base at Newquay Airport since it returned back to Newquay Airport since the 2nd of April. Literally, it literally did return back to its base at Newquay Airport since the 2nd of April. Since it was the 2nd of April, it was, because then it's been on test flight at Liskeard Heliport, as it has been doing circuit training at Liskeard Heliport. So this is where we first saw the air ambulance back in 2020, whereas this one, whereas the AW169, which that was the one that got replaced by the previous helicopter we used to see, was the Cornwall Air Ambulance Explorer MD900, which you know, that was the one we got that was the one that Cornwall Airport Newquay got rid of apparently, the older Cornwall Air Ambulance, which that was the Explorer MD902 that was. So yeah, so as you can see, we still got the AW109 SP Cornwall Air Ambulance, which you know, which I still need to focus on at the moment, but still need to focus on videoing at the moment because unfortunately, because I haven't seen the AW109 for ages, which you know, I have seen it first time back in last year, 2021, as it first came into Newquay Airport since around November, whereas the AW169 that's been on repair maintenance at Gloucestershire Airport, and then next minute it's been to Liskeard Heliport. So yeah, which has been staying at Liskeard Heliport for a few months now apparently. It's been staying at Liskeard Heliport for a few months since November, and then next minute it literally had this industrial maintenance since April the 30th. Well, since April the 13th. Well, whether it was, I think it was March. It was March the 13th. It was around the time. So yeah, it had its test flight at Liskeard Heliport. Then it returned back to Newquay since the 2nd of April, which you know, she was back in Cornwall. She was anyway. That's where she's now had its repair maintenance. So as you can see earlier on, he was literally landing just at Houston Cricket Club today apparently, which I've heard the Cornwall Air Ambulance there, because I've just heard there's been an accident at Houston Cricket Club today apparently, which there's been an accident over at Houston Cricket Club today apparently, which someone might have had an injury and all that there. But obviously the call sign at the moment is not on. It's not, obviously the call sign is not on there at the moment. But if I go to ADXB though, there he is. As you can see, that's the original registration. As you can see there, it's the G-CRWL Obviously it hasn't got no call sign rate or nothing though, but it has been on test flight though. As you can see, there's the picture logo, which that has been at Leondaro heliport for quite a long time. And that was the Augusta AW169 Cornwall Air Ambulance, that is. Just so you can see. So yeah, as you can see, that was the good news we've just seen today apparently. We did occasionally, we did see it flying over at my place today in Penryn, which turns out has been flying over my place in Penryn today, which I saw it earlier on this afternoon. It flew past just over at Falmouth today, and also they hit in harbour as it came here about 11,000 feet from here. Literally flew in here probably about 11,000 feet from here, or 12,000 feet. As literally, I can't remember what height it flew at. But as you can see now, it's literally just took off at Devon Hospital. As you can see, this is where it's occasionally been to apparently. It's been to Devon Hospital. Looks like it's been landed just over Devon Hospital today apparently. So yeah. So the ones we still got at the moment is the AW109, which that's still here for the backup, which that's for the backup Cornwall Air Ambulance, which is for the spare helicopter we still got at the moment. But unfortunately, the AW109 hasn't been flying today, which obviously whether if this one has been flying today apparently, the AW169. Which, to be honest, I still prefer the AW109 better than the AW169, because the AW169, occasionally I still think it's the worst helicopter though, but obviously it's not though. It's not anymore though. Obviously, because it has been on repair and maintenance at this heliport. But whereas the AW109 we had for the backup Cornwall Air Ambulance, which I have been from there for like 3 times around my place. Literally, I think I've only filmed it for like 2 fly past, and then 1 landing just at Dresina Avenue in Falmouth, which I've heard, you know, obviously the spare Cornwall Air Ambulance we still got at the moment, that's still at Newquay Airport. So yeah, so that means we get 2 helicopters in Cornwall Airport Newquay now apparently. So now we have the AW169 and the AW109 SP. So yeah, so we've got 2 Agustawestlands. So we've got the 2 Agustawestlands Cornwall Air Ambulance we've now got anyway. One's for the backup, one's for the based at Newquay Airport, one's that's based at Newquay, which is the AW169, and for the backup it's the AW109, which, you know, the registration now we occasionally do see is G-CRWL, whereas if this one has to return back to Newquay, which is the G-CRWL. So yeah, hopefully this might have a call sign back on there, hopefully, which is HOE01, but obviously they're using the call sign on the AW109 SP, which is HOE01, which that obviously they're using for the AW109 at the moment with the Cornwall Air Ambulance Agustawestland. So yeah, as you can see, that call sign registration there is G-CRWL. So yeah, unfortunately, that hasn't got a call sign on it though, unfortunately, but it did last year though, which it was the HOE01. But now, as you can see, it's got the call sign registration there, it's G-CRWL, which that's the maker of the registration right there. So yeah, which occasionally, I know that last year we have been filming the Cornwall Air Ambulance Agustawestland AW169, which I have been filming it so many times around my place in Penryn since last year. So yeah, occasionally we have been filming there since last year though. As you can see now is dropping back to its base to Newquay Airport, which at the moment I still got to focus on the AW109 at the moment, because, you know, the AW109 I still got to focus on at the moment, you know. Still got to focus on the AW109 when it probably will come over at my place in Penryn, you know, but which I don't know when it will happen though, but, you know, not sure whether the AW109 will probably go back to its base station. I'm not sure when. I'm not sure if it's staying at Newquay Airport or not. I don't know, because of the AW169 Cornwall Air Ambulance, it's back at Cornwall Airport Newquay now apparently, because it's occasionally, because it's now back in Cornwall apparently, flying back on its flying mission. So yeah, so hopefully we might hopefully get more footage of the AW169, hopefully, or the AW109, but I don't know yet. We'll have to see. So yeah, Pastor Maiden probably might know this, because he knows a lot more about Cornwall Air Ambulance than I do. So yeah, but anyway, okay, so yeah, I just thought I might give you a heads up on that, guys, though, about the Cornwall Air Ambulance AW169 returning back to Newquay Airport. So yeah, after the repair maintenance, as it's been to Gloucestershire Airport and then this heliport. There we go, look, you can see now it's just on the ground back at Newquay Airport now apparently. Okay, so yeah, like we said, hopefully we might get more footage of the AW109 or the AW169 Cornwall Air Ambulance, but, you know, to see which one it's much better. You see, let's see what the difference is. So yeah. But occasionally for me, like I said, I still prefer the AW109 because, you know, the AW109 is much better than the AW169. But anyway, okay, so yeah, hopefully the AW169, hopefully that should have the call sign registration back on there soon, hopefully. Okay, so yep. Well, occasionally, because we have actually filmed it so many times last year, but more than the AW109, because the AW109 is the one I got to focus on. So yeah, the AW109 Cornwall Air Ambulance, it's the one I got to focus on. So yeah. But anyway, so yeah, so yeah, that's good news. So the Cornwall Air Ambulance Agustawestland AW169 is back in Newquay Airport for good. So yeah. But anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.